So yes, I have a little rant about the Oscars on Sunday night and how it actually is indicative of what's going on in our society, how it reflects our society. So let's go with number one, Will Smith. I was a big fan of Will Smith until this happened, and I think it shows his true colors, who he really is or who he was at that moment. The fact that he resorts to violence in order to stop something or to address what he perceived as a wrong is not the way that you lead. I mean, I've watched these comments of people say, oh yeah, like a badass boss. No, a badass boss, what they do is they wait till later and they come and address it face to face. That's what a badass boss does, not goes up and slaps somebody. And number two, all those comments of, oh, well, it was an open hand. So if I take my open palm and strike you and I'm a karate master and I kill you, are you any less dead than if it was a closed fist? That makes no sense at all. But these are the things that the comments that we've gotten, these are the reflections of society in large. And some people were absolutely against this. Number two, the Academy should be ashamed of themselves. So let me put it to you this way. They hired Chris Rock. And it's not like doesn't know what Chris Rock is about. They know what Chris Rock is about, and that's what they hired him for, okay? So Chris Rock goes up and does this thing. Somebody comes up and strikes him. Now, if that person had been one of the food service workers or one of the janitorial staff, they would have been in handcuffs, face down on the floor in seconds. But no, an elitist actor who acts for a living doesn't really produce anything tangible in society, but entertains us and sometimes brings home a point and does a good job at it. But them you'll let go. There's a real disparity there, and it's not a racial disparity. That's an economic disparity. Again, for the Academy not to escort Will Smith out immediately was unforgettable. It really was. And they should be held accountable. Three, Chris Rock. I get in the heat of the moment not knowing what to do. Because it's not like you get up on stage and go, oh, well, listen, I'm going to tell these jokes, and if somebody slaps me, I'm going to react like this. It's not something you think about. But plenty of opportunity later on for him as a comedian and comedic actor, and by the way, all comedians and comedic actors should do this, say, I was hired to do my job. I did my job, and my employer did not protect me. And guess what? Because of that, I'm never going to appear there again. I'm not going to do it. And I call for everyone else in my field to boycott it. Because this is a celebration, self-celebration of acting, of artistry. And I don't, how do you celebrate artistry and then put constraints when some artist, demonstrates their artistry? By saying, oh, it's okay to go up and beat him because you don't like his comedy. Well, I don't like your painting. Is it okay for me to go rip it apart? No, it's not. So this is what we're celebrating now. We celebrate the worst in us instead of celebrating or encouraging the better of us. We need to be better, and we need to put this in its perspective. It was wrong on all three cases. That's my rant. I'm sticking to it.